So this is a little bit about doing some printmaking, block printing, and then incorporating that into your cold wax. So the first thing you have to do is get some of this stuff, which is sometimes called Speedy Cut and other brands, but it's rubber and very flexible and very easy to carve. So you make yourself a little block, and then you want to put a design or an image on it. And you have to remember with printmaking that there's a few different reversals. Everything that you cut away will be not colored, and everything that you leave will be colored, and left will be right and right left, but up and down you can control, it'll be the same. So then you take a linoleum cutter and cut where you want it to be white. And maybe you want to echo that. Then I can cut this one away. And then, let's say over here, I want that to be there, but I want it to be kind of textured. So I can take this smaller one and cut some lines in it going one way. And then maybe the other way, another way. And then maybe I want a finer line over here. So you'll see how all of these are going to be in a minute. Okay. And you can make these little blocks as detailed or as simple as you want. So then, once you have it and you want to test it out and see how it is, you take some block printing ink. I advise you use water soluble. It makes it a lot easier to clean up. And a roller. And it's nice if you use a couple different colors, because the color that comes right out of the tube is kind of harsh. So it's nice if they mix a little bit. So we'll just mix them in with the roller. And you want an even coat on your roller, but what I've got there is too thick. So you have to roll it off somewhere else. If it's too thick, it'll fill up all your little carvings and you won't be able to see them anymore. So then you roll it on to your block. And it's nice if you do it in two directions, it gets better coverage. And then you could print it on any kind of paper, but for this, for adding it to the cold wax, you're going to print it onto tissue paper. So you lay your tissue paper on top, and then you can just rub it with your fingers. And then pull it off. And then this is what you're going to unite with your cold wax surface. But it has to dry first. So it's going to dry, but meanwhile, we're going to take some that are already dry that I did earlier and unite those with our cold wax surface that we worked on yesterday. So come over here. So here's my surface. It's still kind of wet. It hasn't set up all the way yet. And I'm going to unite this little guy on there. Or maybe I'll do it this way so that you guys can see it. I'm going to take a little more just plain cold wax, no color, and put it on the general area that I want to unite this to. Press this on. And then with your squeegee, with your fingers, hold the paper and then squeegee off the extra. And then on the other side as well. And that way, that wax will unite that print to the surface. If I work on one that was dark over here, I can do that and show you that. So here's a white print. And then it's united, and when it dries, it won't come off. And if I want to put these people on here, wax. You either have to trim your paper or you have to squish it all on if there's extra like I just put in here, because it all has to get united. And so then your surface has been worked on with color, texture from the wax paper, stencils, and the prints, and now you're pretty much free to keep working on it, to be a little gentle before these last additions set up. But once they're set up, they're quite strong, and you can begin to use other colors, other surfaces, and work with the quality questions that you work with as a painter. Does it need more weight? Does it need more lightness? Does it need more darkness? Does it need more lightness? Are there big areas and small areas? All of those polarity questions that we have worked with in all of the courses that you've done before this. So this is kind of nice. This is a area that's coming in as a lightness. And then this, because of the way the print is kind of another way that light could be, but it's a little separate still, so maybe I can bring it in with the green. And maybe the green can echo a little bit that movement that's in the print. And at some point, you probably want to put it up on your easel so that you'll be able to step back from it, because that's probably the best place that you can ask those questions of, is there enough depth? Is there enough spontaneity? Does it need to get darker somewhere? All those questions that help you to not be asking me, what do I do next question? Because that question, the answer to that question will come from the quality exploration questions.
That's probably good.